Welcome. All right, let's wrap this up. I did Earth and Fire, right? I remember doing Earth. I don't remember. It was water. I was gonna say, okay, that makes sense, but well, let me just make sure. Water it is. Okay, I made a mistake and did fire. Wrote fire. So now I have fire and air. So I gotta go back in and edit. So it's actually water. For some reason I thought I did air. Water. Okay. So let me go in and edit. Hi. Air and fire. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, that was strange. Because right when I was typing, I was like, I just briefly looked and I had wrote the fire sign. Oh, let me pause this. I had wrote fire sign, and then when I was writing it, I was like, doesn't sound right. So, hello. An evening read. I know I am exhausted, but I'm so sorry, yawning. But I just have a lot to do in the morning, and I figured it was better off just getting this done. Even though I enjoy spending time with you guys in the morning. Soccer. Yeah. Fun, huh? Yeah, one of my memories just came up the other day of Caden kicking a soccer ball. It was freaking adorable. I think I sent it to him. I do miss those days, but I don't miss those days, if that makes sense. I'm sure that makes sense. You know? Oh. I didn't send it. I was going to show you because it's just adorable. But, oh well. Another time. I'm just scrolling through the photos and I don't see it. Oh, there's one, but that's not my favorite one. I have a favorite one of him. Look at this kid. When he used to have a little shaved head, nice little fade. Yeah. So I do have an amazing one with him kicking the soccer ball. I don't know why it wasn't with that one. Oh my gosh, here we go. Reminiscing. Look at him. Look at him playing t-ball and golf. Oh my god. All right. Anyhow, enough reminiscing. Blaze is at the end of the bottom of the deck. Let's just start with air and do Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for weekend energy. And happy Memorial Day weekend. All right. The energy around you guys. You, the energy, the person, place, a thing. I don't know if I was just seeing a raccoon or an owl. You'd think I'd be able to figure out the difference between the two of them. So maybe it's a message for both. 10 of Cups. Let's see what the past is. Justice. The current. A future. I don't know. Well, it could be tomorrow, right? So, geez. I almost said 3 major arcana, but you only have 2. So you must have like a lot going on, or a lot of energy, or a spirit guiding something. Let's see what's known and unknown. Subconscious, under the surface. Queen of Blades. Queen of Air. Could be hanging out with family. Could just be relaxing. I don't know if you have a feminine on your mind over here, if it's like subconscious, but it would be somebody who's sharp, intelligent. You could be looking at somebody as cold. It's like taking the lead when it comes to tomorrow, where you're dealing with an emperor, a boss, a father figure. You know you're moving forward, though. It's kind of, I wouldn't say lesson learned, but definitely moving forward. Let's see what this justice was. Fair, unfair. Just felt like the cat brushed against my leg. But they're both sleeping in bed. It's interesting because the approach that you took in the past in regards to something, almost as if like you were matching an energy or competing. It's almost like you knew, like, I don't know if you blocked it, if it was more of like a challenge for you, but I wouldn't say it was like the end all be all or something that made you like. The sun, I don't know if you were dealing with a Leo. It doesn't feel like a Leo, or it doesn't feel like the sun. I'm thinking it's probably clarity, like as if like you knew you could have something solid, or so looks like you kind of blocked a good thing. That's what makes this kind of like interesting, because It's almost like you could have had something. I don't. To me, it's like the sun. You are probably seeing something. All right. So your pride was in the way. Your pride or your ego. So I don't know if ultimately, in the end, you fucked up something good. Like what, it's almost like you didn't give it much thought. You just kind of called it quits. You're probably regretting a situation you made. Let's see what's going on with the family situation here. Or it's 10, so I don't know kind of like what you're holding on there, what you're holding on here, on there. You're holding on to something. I don't know if it's lies, deception. Queen of Fire, the Moon, Queen of Fire, girlfriend, a wife, a mother figure, page of blade, page of air. It's almost like I don't know if you were keeping an eye on something. Someone else just had the moon in the same card, but it was all about using your intuition. And this is like, I keep seeing like it's the Five of Swords because there's 5 energies there, but it's the page. So it's typically a communicator, a message. It looks like you are hiding something from someone. And I was saying it looks like, but like, there's that regret, third party. Had that over here too. So you're currently still in this vibe. So you're probably kind of reminiscing, looking back, not you, somebody else. So this is sorrow. This is, being upset, mistakes. Something could have went down in the summer. Kind of playing mute. Could be dealing with a summer situation, something you were supposed to release. If you've been holding this since summertime, like, geez. So you definitely have a lot of regret on how something went down currently. I don't know if this is a wake-up call for you or not. If it's you, somebody else. Let's see what this next move is with this 6 of blades, 6 of air. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So it's going towards something, Queen of Stones. I don't know if there's 2 different women here, 2 different energies. So going towards something, having feelings for something. If it's not a person, it's just something you're going after. It could be working on something. The Page of Pentacles is kind of, a new, starting something new, putting your energy into it, your feelings, your emotions, nurturing something. So that's positive. What are you not? What is with this unconscious energy? Actually, it might not be unconscious, but I said it as if it was. Actually, there's 3 queens here. 5 of Sticks. I don't know if it's drama, competition, King of Stones, King of Pentacles with the World. This could be something you're just not facing. It's almost like it almost reminds me of what's the overall energy here? Because I feel like you're like avoiding or not acknowledging or yeah, see, now there is another energy here in the sense of like work, a person. So this is not subconscious. This is just under the surface in the sense of like not really wanting to talk about it, not really wanting to deal with it. So I don't know if you think something here is like a lost cause, because I don't know if because this is current too and it's known. So I don't know if you're just watching this energy and it's someone you got feelings for, or you're dealing with somebody and they have feelings for somebody else and they already moved on. And it's just like, okay, known fact. But to me, it's like you're not wanting to deal with this energy of explaining something, dealing with something. Let's see what the possible outcome is in regards to this Emperor. You got every fucking queen out here. What the fuck? Three of Blades, disappointment at the bottom of the deck. Someone made a big mistake. Like somebody like definitely fucked up here. I want to say it's like a big mistake. Some of you could just be like a little mistake, but definitely a mistake at the very least. Because you're looking at this energy as like lovable, in tune with kind of who they are. This is definitely weighing a lot on you. There's definitely some inner work that needs to be done here. Like, because kind of watch and see how something plays out. Because I'm asking for your best advice. So it's like before you take the lead with something, kind of make sure this is what you want. So clearly something's coming in. Because if your best advice, I mean, it could be like stop watching and observing and doing nothing, or stalking, or, being psycho or weirdo, whatever it is for you. I mean, it could work that way too. And just do the healing and do what needs to be done. But others of you, I feel like before you just kind of drop the weight in regards to something, I wouldn't say sweep it under the rug, but I mean, there's something going on here because it's with the Hermit being here in the sense, it's not always soul searching, right? But like with observing, and it has to do with the Queen of Cups, so it is kind of like emotional. It is kind of like soul searching. No, some of you might just want to take a step back before you make this decision. So it looks like, you know, it could be this energy, and like, hey, you might not want to go in with that approach, or this energy trying to figure that out. But I think it's two different energies. Like there actually is an energy coming towards you, or you're going towards somebody. And really just kind of sit back and see how something goes here. Before like you take action, before you take the lead on something. There's definitely multiple women here. If this has to do at work, you know, it's not I told you so, but somebody chose somebody else to partner up with, or teamwork or something. I think there was definitely a family situation for some of you and not work, and it's just the lies and the deception, and you know, it's your own fuck up. There's a lot of guilt here, like somebody already got caught. I just heard 5 months ago, maybe. I don't. So this is obviously, this is something that goes back. So instead of like you doing the right thing, you blocked something. You could have blocked something because you didn't want long term, or your ego was in the way, or there was money involved with the 10 of stones, or there was history, there was a certain amount of time spent with a person, place, or thing. So I think you definitely, this overall energy is somebody returning. It doesn't even look like they're contemplating. It looks like they're definitely, well, they could be contemplating, but looks more like making moves. So they're going to attempt to communicate, and there's that return. So here comes someone, but I almost just heard, here comes not almost, I did hear it. Here comes the sun. It's all right. So this might not even the person that made a big mistake. This regret could be somebody else who made a mistake and they lost somebody. And now that person is choosing something else, you know, and it is what it is. So enjoy it, because it does look like there could be something positive that comes out of this. It might not come in this weekend. Looks like there could be contemplation on whether or not to communicate, but it looks like it's coming. This is what this energy is doing, or it's what you're doing, contemplating whether or not to reach out or move forward with the situation. So, oh, that's a good. I mean, I just like that it said, "Here comes the sun, it's alright." It kind of like wraps it up. Wraps up your reading on a positive note. So, one man's trash is another woman's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One person's trash is another person's treasure. Maybe we'll just keep it at that. Okay, swords popped out. Alright, let's do fire. Judgment. Looks like you're dealing with some tough energy. Looks like you're dealing with some tough energy. Alright, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I just did that, didn't I? What the fuck? Didn't I just do air? Oh my god. That was air we just did, right? My lord. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sag. Right? Can somebody tell me? That was just air, right? Ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going to go with that was air, and we're going to do fire. That was fire. Seriously, am I losing my mind? Another time. Just scrolling through the photos. Because whatever this was is what I did. There's one, but that's not my favorite one. That's Blades. I have a favorite one of him. Look at this kid. Just start with air and do. Alright, that was air. Alright. And I'm pretty sure I just said Gemini, Aquarius, and left out Libra. Dear Lord. Guys, apparently we were not paying attention. So now we'll fire. Alright. Weekend energy for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and the energy around you, person, place, a thing, past energy, which could have been yesterday, tomorrow's energy, next week's energy, future energy, what's known, maybe a focus, and unknown. Knight of Cups. Currently, there's some type of energy coming in that's going to be really nice to work with. Try not to hold back here. You might know exactly who this is. It looks like somebody who probably has feelings for you. Because this could be like under the surface or unknown. This doesn't look unknown to me. This looks like maybe unknown to somebody else, but this looks like under the surface as if you don't know. Because with the Hermit, it could be somebody here healing, soul searching, ghosting. And if your future card is the Four of Pentacles, this doesn't look like greed. It could be, but like this is like holding back. Or again, it's kind of like the read I just did with air, in the sense of like take a step back or hold back before you do something. Really go within before you make a certain decision in regards to something. But to me, I think this is known, right? So this is either that energy or the energy you're aware of. And maybe you decide to hold back because they're not sharing. Let's start with this message, whatever this is, message, energy. Again, Page of Stones, Two of Sticks, anxiety, nervous, needing to make a decision, needed to make a move, working on something. This is exciting though. It's like making a decision but being nervous at it at the same time. But this is, again, it's good energy. So I feel like there was an energy already holding back though. What was this Hermit about? Some type of transformation. There could be a wife here. Queen of Stones is typically my wife card. The Sun. Here just had that. But the Death card, I don't know if you were trying to transform a certain situation. If you were soul searching, trying to heal. I wouldn't say healing because the Sun is here, because that would already be healing. So again, like it would either be clarity or a Leo energy. So this was probably more of an ending. I mean, it could have just been like taking a giant step back, but I'm hearing a giant leap for mankind, a giant step back to heal. Become a better person, a better mom, a better, like, I don't know, it's a tough one. Yeah, no, see, there's definitely energy of somebody kind of stepped back. They put a barrier up. But there's also a lesson here. So this, again, there's a big deal here, and it has to do with family. Somebody could have been hiding the truth about somebody else, what they really wanted, if something was over, if it wasn't. So many little stalkers lately. I mean, I think there's always been that stalker energy out there. Someone been watching you for a while now. Social media, acting like they don't give a shit, but they do. So it definitely looks like they lied to either, like, again, the family. fear of what the family would think. I'm not sure. But somebody put a barrier up. So you weren't soul searching. You can tell yourself you were, but you weren't. Because you put a barrier up. And you're watching, stalking, researching, doing something else. So you were being quiet and blocking a certain situation by maybe trying to gain clarity. I mean, I think you were blocking something that was good for you, though. Could have been blocking, again, soul searching and not doing the right thing. Yeah. Chaser, somebody could have abandonment issues or chasing. This is kind of like closure. Paradise. Yeah, to me, you are blocking something. You are blocking love, unconditional love. You are blocking something that was good for you. Because of a Leo, a Taurus, I almost said Gemini, but Gemini is not here. Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio, but you know me. It's just kind of like you're standing around doing nothing. What do you want to know about this King of Wands? Well, there's definitely somebody else that's definitely fucking lied. Ego, pride, masculine energy, third party. There's karmic. There's definitely, somebody else. A feminine could have been lying and there was two men, or this is just a man lying and you were part of a third party and maybe you just didn't know it. Something went down. I don't know if you're linked to air or not, but this could be one of these situations too where somebody, it's, I don't know, it feels like there's imaginary energy here, as if like they want it but not going after it, because this would have to be like some type of confession. There's definitely something here that, this is more like unknown to somebody else under the surface. So somebody, clearly you have feelings for somebody or somebody has feelings for you and they're keeping it to themselves. Yeah, well, I could have told you that, but like, I already told you that. It's like who they fooling though, So it's like hiding their next move. You know me, that's not the smartest thing to do unless this was like work or something. And I mean, if this is work, then that I would say that's a good idea. But I don't think it's work, guys. Let's be real. What's next with the Four of Pence? You got the High Priestess, Four of Sticks. Queen of Cups. She was in the outcome in the last one too. I definitely think you're linked to air. It's got to be someone's Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Neptune, or Jupiter, or Sag, because it's playing a big role here. on how something plays out. I don't necessarily think it's karmic. I think there's probably fear around this devil, but it's like needing to use their intuition to stabilize something, like commit to something. Like the Four of Wands is usually like home, family, commitment, wedding, celebration, marriages. This person's solo. So like really needing to like listen to your intuition here. There's that contemplation. Somebody could be afraid that they're going to get rejected. So I wouldn't say this is toxic. This is somebody who really needs to listen to their intuition, their gut. Very nostalgic energy with the High Priestess. Maybe you're a High Priestess. Karmic. Yeah. So someone's got a big lesson here, again, with family. Didn't that just come out with air? Yeah. Okay. So this is basically the same reading, but at that, not the same, guys. Like the other one was like, here comes the sun. But here's the thing, like, this is different in the sense of like that outcome was better. This outcome, like not so much. So when I was telling you guys, you might want to like really hold off and really consider before you make a decision. I would really hold off and make a decision. I mean, hold off and really consider whatever comes at you, because someone, you might, again, this could be you, and you're struggling to make this decision in regards to holding off or not holding off, but you could really be missing out on the sun. You had it already, but you let it go. So I can't tell you whether or not this is going to go down for you or not, because this is somebody who wants to put an offer out there. They want to, but like there's also a disguise here, like hiding how they feel about you, not telling other people what's really going down. There's somebody else here, a wife, a mother, a cousin, a sister, a friend. It's somebody where it's just kind of like, you know, a father, looks like you fucked up. And I can't tell if this person's fucking learning or not. I mean, I hope so. I hope somebody learns this lesson. Because if not, you're going to get rain. You're not part of that. Here comes the sun. It's all right. Like no one knows how the fucking wheel is going to turn here. If you're smart, you need to follow your gut and your intuition here, because it's what you should have did there and you didn't. And it's like you have another opportunity here, but you're still contemplating because of family members. So you're basically allowing family members to make your decisions. And you can't say that you're not, because you are. So like there's still something karmic here, guys, because you're still allowing until this person makes a decision and they follow their gut and they speak up, whatever secret this is, they're holding back on a secret, how they really feel about you. And it's because of a family member. They're afraid of how the family is going to react, how something's going to go down. Gotta let that fear go. If you don't, you're just going to keep experiencing rainy, cloudy, fucking dreary fucking days. And that's your choice. But it's not too smart, if you ask me. So you guys probably already know what's kind of going on here. I don't think you're naive, especially because I kind of feel like, in a way, that high priestess energy is definitely a secret, definitely somebody hiding something on why they're holding back. And it is because of, family. And it's almost like they don't want you to know, or they don't want the family to know how something went down in the past or something. It's again, it's like judgment. Like I said, when I first cut the deck, it was the Three of Swords and the Judgment. Well, not when I cut the deck, but the two cards was the Three of Swords and Judgment. Like it's a, you're worried about how other people are going to look at you. But I mean, that's not living, right? That's not enjoying life. So in all reality, it's on you guys on how you want to play this out. It already looks like you made a pretty big mistake back here by letting go of something that would have been really good for you, but somebody didn't want to see it. I think they saw it. I think they just didn't want other people to see it. They didn't want other people to know how they felt about a certain situation, which is, I guess understandable to an extent. But in the last reading, I was like, it could be a major mistake or a little mistake. This, looks like a big mistake. Yeah, see, somebody's waking up to something that they weren't seeing before. So they went through a dark night of the soul. They did some shadow work. Maybe there was a little bit of a pause. So, again, you might be able to work something out here. I guess it really just depends on how you approach a certain situation. And that's where your healing begins, not in the midst of fucking a shit show like everybody thinks. I got to heal first. I got to do this. No. Healing comes once you allow yourself to enjoy life. You stop living a facade. You stop, lying to other people. That's when healing starts taking place. Not because you gave it enough time for other people to settle in, or, you know what I mean? So I hope whoever this reading is for, you do what your gut tells you to do. Like this Sag moon is really getting people to follow their intuition and to go towards beautiful things. Jupiter expands. It's a gift. It's miracles. It's blessings. It can expand your life and you can evolve and, just be happy, or you can keep getting slammed with lessons and debt and karma. It really depends on how you're going to allow the energy to expand. You can't stop it. Sorry, planets, I don't want to fuck with you today. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Even though science proves all this shit, you got all those matrix go-getters out there like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, all right. But everybody only wants to talk about Mercury, or everybody only like, oh, full moon. Oh, must be a full moon. But they don't even bother to try to like comprehend it. But for those who work in the medical field, sure as fuck know what energy is like. Tell you that. I hope you guys have an amazing, beautiful, safe Memorial Day weekend. And I love you guys. And I might see you over the weekend. I might not. If not, I'll see you Tuesday. I hope you guys have, again, an amazing weekend. Enjoy yourselves. I hope you guys have some nice weather. I hope you have some time to enjoy yourselves. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye, guys.